Hey everybody, this is Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining us, welcome in. It's just going to be a general collective reading, just to give us a general sense of the energies going on around us this week. Time is fluid. I could be speaking of the past, present, or future. Apply as it goes. Energy is fluid. We all hold masculine and feminine energies within us. When I read the gender on the card, it is simply how it's operating in that moment, in that position. Masculine is direct and active. Feminine is receptive and passive. We do not discriminate against anyone here. Everyone is welcome, regardless of ethnicity or gender identity, or lack thereof. We don't discriminate based on creed. We are where we are. And I think that God, or however you see the divine, the higher self, is willing to meet us where we are if we're willing to meet ourselves and meet the divine. Guides, Holy Spirit, Holy Guardian Angels, we ask that you oversee this reading. Give us only messages for the highest and greatest good of the collective. Keep us safe from anything baneful. Including ourselves. Doesn't mean, thank you so much, amen. Doesn't mean we won't have negative or stressful experiences. That's how we grow, right? Bottom of the deck, the Tower. Sudden change, shocking change, unexpected change. Something that's built on a faulty foundation must fall so that we can rebuild better than before. Please and thank you. What is the current situation? Or ourselves. There you go. Somebody's trying to avoid it, but it's not going to happen that way. The issue is crossing. There's too many. The issue is please and thank you. Clearly and concisely. Please and thank you. Issue is kitty kitty. Please don't go over there and mess. Stop messing. Sorry, I have a kitten. Yes, I became a cat mom. And like every child, she's curious, playful. All right, miss. The issue is thank you so much. Conflict. A conflict of passions. Could be within ourselves or with others around us, with others toward us. Quiet as it goes, but remember to do the shadow work. Or I could even ask the question, recent past, someone's at a crossroads. They need to decide with their heart. Not just with your heart. That doesn't necessarily mean emotions. That means what you know in your heart is right. What we know in our heart is right. And hierophant on the shelf, not upright. Traditions not being adhered to. Authority not being listened to, or kind of adhered to, kind of listened to, kind of not. And the subconscious, please and thank you. Subconscious, please and thank you. Hello, sir. And the subconscious, please and thank you. Walking away from what does not serve us, or we know we need to. Well, we are, we just don't realize it yet. And consciousness, thank you so much. Someone's not ready to accept the truth. I suspect it's someone in the subconscious. Ace of Swords reversed. Someone sees themselves as a master of love. They've mastered their love. They've mastered their emotions. But if they're not willing to walk away from what doesn't serve them, or see that something no longer serves them, they may not be seen quite correctly. In the near future, please and thank you. There's someone really determined to win at all costs, regardless of the cost, or someone's going to put down that battle. In the environment, please and thank you. Environment or potential external influence. Thank you so much. Someone's really stressing. I have to read it that way because of the cards that came prior. Or someone's telling someone not to really stress, but they are anyway. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, please and thank you. Hopes and fears, Holy Spirit. Broken heart. Betrayal. Truth that will break our hearts. Realizing truths, possibly 3 that will break our hearts, or 3 times betrayal, or more. That's too many. Thank you so much. Personal influence over this situation, please and thank you. Personal influence over this situation. Personal influence over this situation, please and thank you. Thank you so much. This one, thank you so much. Lack of emotional fulfillment, maybe from refusing to move on what no longer serves us, refusing to find emotional fulfillment elsewhere. An overabundance of emotional fulfillment. It's too many. Potential outcomes, and it is potential because we all have free will. This is just the outcome if we continue on current course, or whomever this is about continues with the current course. Thank you so much. I guess they're determined to use that many. Ships aren't coming in. Someone stopped moving, so they can't build. They don't have a seed to build because they're not moving. The Lover's reverse, no agreement, no contract. All right. Wow. Tough reading. That is the energy permeating the reading. Something must transition. It rarely. It could mean a physical transition from one world to another. It's usually a transition of a situation or a way of being. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. It gets better. Talk to your higher power. Make a conscious contact with your higher power, your higher self if you don't believe in that stuff. Work through some things. Do some shadow work. It gets better. Thank you so much for joining.